Thanks, Bob. At this time, we want you to really give a big round of applause. We have another lady coming up, Maureen Morris.
Joy to be here. Woo! Now I want to tell you, I'm scared. And you know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of dying. And not looking good. You know, I can see it all now. You know, people will be coming from out of town, and I won't have the right dress on. No, there'll be friends that I haven't seen for a while. And they'll say, you know, she gained a little weight. You know, and then they'll say, yeah, I didn't know she'd aged like that. You know, maybe even worse, though, is living and not looking good. The other day, I went to the eye doctors, you know, and I was crowded, about 15 people in the room, and I had to fill out this great big form. And they always have these nurses, burly nurses, and they're behind these glass, opaque windows. I'm sitting there waiting, and she opens up the sliding glass window, she looks over, and she said, "Maureen Morris, how old are you?" I said, 27. A little out of shape, 27? You know another thing I hate? I hate signs, because I believe them. You know, like on those on your new pillows and your mattress, I wouldn't cut them off. They'd arrest me. You know, and then there's a stop sign that says, "Proceed with caution." And I've discovered that I have these 100 cars behind me as I'm proceeding with caution. No? And the other day, I was at a friend's house, and you know, this is the age of the video, you know, we have cameras everywhere. I go into the bathroom, and there's this sign, and it says, "Warning, these premises monitored by closed-circuit TV." Did I use too much toilet paper? Ran the water too long. And you think you escape it, you know, and I'm riding down the road the other day, and I went to my local garage, and there I am in the garage. I have to use the bathroom, right? And you know what garage bathrooms are like? Yeah, I got the picture. Dirty, small, greasy, dark, and there's only a toilet, a little toilet without a seat. So I go in, shut the door, and there's a sign. It says, "Danger. This water for bathing only." So I pull out Mr. Bubble. I just want to tell you guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot for being here.
Great. Wasn't she great? Very good. Okay, now we have a great guy, Dan Perlman.
Thank you. In case you haven't figured out already by now, I'm short, white, Jewish, and gay. I come from a very traditional, balanced kind of family. The thing that bothered my parents the most is we had 4 boys and only 2 girls. That was not balanced. So they were very relieved when I came out to them. They could now have 3 daughter-in-laws and 3 son-in-laws. I used to date a lot, but recently I moved home. So now I meet a nice guy in the supermarket, invite him out. He comes to pick me up. He rings the bell. My father answers the door. Guy's there in leather and mirrored sunglasses. My father invites him in. Has him come in, sit down, asks him some questions. How you doing? What do you do for a living? What do your parents do for a living? Where'd you go to school? What are your intentions towards my son? Sometimes the guy tells him. I want to try some of those things, but my father usually throws him out the door. So I was thinking, though, it's not all that bad. My father often discovers things that used to take me months of dating to find out about these guys. There was the one who had the live-in lover at home all the time. There was the one who was bankrupt and looking for cash. There was the last one out on a weekend pass from prison. So I was thinking, maybe if I just turn this over to my father, turn everything about this relationship stuff over to my father, he'd do a good job. He could find me a husband. I can see it now. I mean, parents have been doing this for their straight kids for years. Why not? He'll go out Friday night, services at the temple. Socializing a little after the service, going up to people. Excuse me, do you have a son who's a homosexual? Is he single? What's he doing tomorrow night? I know when he finds the guy, he'll sit me down at home, we'll talk, he'll say, Dan, say, he's a nice guy. His name is Myron Schwartz. Dr. Myron Schwartz. He's got his own practice, hospital staff privileges. So he's a little older than you. He's a little shorter than you. He's balding. He has a paunch. But he comes from a good family. He's a good doctor. And I'll say, but Dad, what if I don't love him? He'll say, don't worry about it. Love will come in time. Thank you. You've been a great audience.
That was great. And now the last guy to come up is Eli Krupnik.
How you doing? How's everybody out there? How you doing? What's up? What's new? What's up, everybody? All right, good. You know, I went to my very, very first Jewish singles dance the other night. I must tell you, oh boy, it was something. I thought I was going to boogie and dance and move and dance and do it. Oh, you boy. I walk in and there's Mindy Feldstein. She's right at the door. She looks me straight in the eye. She says, do you have a car? Do you have an apartment? Do you own anything? What do you own? I'm thinking, this woman is interested in me. I stick around, I walk in. I see this jewel of a woman, just a jewel. She's standing there. I says to her, what's your name? She says to me, Mindy Goldberg. I says to her, do you want to dance? She looks at me, she says, do you own a car? I says, yeah, I own a car. It's a 57 DeSoto. It's in the back. You want to go for a ride? We'll go for a ride. My real name's Sal. I'm Italian, okay? Jews don't have to have cars, you know. We have degrees. We have education. We have problems, basically. Anyway, I walk in. I see Mindy Goldberg. We're dancing. We're moving. We begin to generate some heat between the two of us. Pelvises are moving. Things are moving. She's running to the bathroom. She comes back. We're moving. Pelvis is moving. We're dancing. We're putting heat. She's moving to the bathroom. I'm thinking to myself, this is a bladder condition. This is something in the Jewish single scene here. I don't know. I move on. I find Mindy Silverberg. They're all named Mindy here. I don't know what's going on. They're all named. We begin to dance. We're doing some heat together. We're doing it. Pelvis is everything I ever learned. I'm moving it. I'm just moving it all. She's running to the bar. She needs an emergency seltzer with lime. I'm thinking dehydration, some kind of desert-like condition that's striking all single people, Jewish singles bars. It's sweeping the nation. It happens when two Jewish people touch their bodies together at Jewish singles bars. Anyway, I'm keeping moving. I'm not disappointed. I'm not frustrated. I'm not ending this thing because I want to get something. So I'm going on. Finally, I see Mindy Tatowitz. I come up to her. She screams at me, "Oh, I can't dance. My friend is at the door. I must say goodbye. Please, I got to say goodbye to her. She's about to leave." She hasn't seen her friend in 2 minutes. And she's having high anxiety loneliness. I'm thinking, this is a woman I want to marry. I want to spend my life with her. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I'm a little frustrated at this point, tell you the truth. All these women around me, they have dehydration. They have loneliness. They have bladder conditions. What am I, barley soup? I walk out. I'm on the street. A guy hands me a brochure. Jews for Jesus. Oy vey. You know you shouldn't ever give in to the competition. Haven't you heard of the goyim from Moses? This is what I tell him. You haven't heard of the goyim from Moses, neither did he. But that's all right. I'm leaving. Thank you very, very much. Listen, stick around a little bit longer, okay? We have a couple of more announcements, then we're all going out for cookies and milk, please.
Thanks, Rob. That's it. Before I ask everybody up, I want to tell you that if you've enjoyed this and you're interested in taking this course, there's a right outside stand-up comedy experience. You can sign up. Just put your telephone number, your name, and you'll be up here very soon.
Alan,
now, can we have a... Yes?
Alan, this is completely unplanned. I have a very unreasonable request to make. It's very risky. First, I want to acknowledge these 10 people for their incredible bravery. Now, I didn't take this workshop, and I didn't have the bravery that these people had. And I'm not a stand-up comic, but I've always wanted to be. And these 10 people getting up here tonight and being this brave and this wonderful have inspired me to get up and make an unreasonable, very risky request. Are you ready? Then I'm prepared to hear no. But I'm making it. I've written a little piece. It's only 4 minutes long, and I am interested in signing up for the workshop, but I'm being brave. Can what these people have done inspire me to get up here for 4 minutes? Well, and before you answer, Alan, I've always loved you.
Oh, you think you're alone, don't you? Oh, you think you can get up there and win me over, don't you? Listen, can we have everybody up from the class? Come on. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stand-up comedy experience.